Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see in the title, this video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look that I created. I decided to do a look for this video because I know the last few videos were it had to do with my nephew and my niece, and then along with my project. So I wanted to do something, you know, that I haven't done in a while, which is a makeup tutorial. And I figured what better way to end the year and start 2020 with a makeup tutorial, because by the time you guys see this, it's already gonna be the new year. So I created a look with a palette that I've been wanting. Pigments are amazing. I still have to play with a lot of the colors, but you guys will see what it's about in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial and give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and tell me what videos you would like to see. I want to add different videos this year. Let me know what you guys want to see. And of course, as always, if you want to be on one of my episodes, because I'm about to film my first episode with the first guest in my video, let me know if you guys want to be in my video. I would love that, and we can talk about that. Let's talk about it. Hashtag talk about it is my thing for my project. If you guys haven't noticed on my Instagram, I'll list that up here, my Instagram name. But on my Instagram, when I post videos about my project, my biggest one is hashtag talk about it, because a lot of people don't talk about how they feel, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get people to do. Let me shut up and let's just get into the video. Hi guys, so I'm going to start on my brows. My brows are already done. This light is like so bright. So I'm gonna do my brows. They're already done. I did them in the brow place the other day. They're actually done already, but I just want to carve them. I'm just gonna clean them with concealer and use my brow gel, and then we'll get started. This is most likely gonna be half talk through, half me just fast forwarding it, and you guys see me just have like narration talk through, because I just don't want to make it too long. So you guys have seen this kind of things already. But yeah, I'm gonna just start off my brows, and I'm just gonna put concealer and set them, and then we'll be right back. I want you guys to comment down below, those who wear makeup, what is one product that you tend to forget when you're doing your makeup and you like have to grab it to do it somewhere or whatever? What's one product that, let's say you're filming or something, that you forget to grab? For me, it's always my brow gel. Never fails. Even when I'm traveling, my brow gel, it's crazy. And in that case, I use mascara. But okay, let's just jump into my brows. So you guys have seen me do my brows many times before. As I mentioned, my brows are pretty much done. I went to the salon, I got them waxed, but since they're just done, I literally did them I think the same day or the day before. Since they're already pretty much done, all I really do is I carve them out with concealer. I don't really add product when I first do them. I like to do that, you know, a couple of days or so after I get them done and the hairs start to grow in. But I'm just basically cleaning up underneath, as I always do. You guys have seen this already, and that's pretty much what I do. So I'll just let you guys watch this part because I've done this before. Okay, so my brows are already done. What I'm gonna do most likely is I'm just gonna do my face, and it's gonna be a voiceover for my face. I think when I get to my eyes, I might talk a little bit, but we'll see. I kind of have the same routine. There's nothing that has changed about my makeup. It's just the products. There's a few that are new, but yeah, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna speed this up because you guys have seen me do this already. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into my face. I'm gonna do my entire face. Highlighter, I always wait to the end, because just when I sweep off the powder underneath my eyes, it kind of gets rid of the highlighter on my cheeks. So I usually wait for that, but that's about it. And you'll just see everything, okay? So we're just gonna speed through this. I'm gonna do my entire face, and then I'll just hold off on my eyes to the end. So I'm actually gonna be priming my face, which I always do, and this is Dermablend. It's a gel primer, I believe. I'll have everything listed down below. I don't have it all in front of me right now, But if you have any questions, I'll have everything listed down below. And this primer I've been using for a while. Shout out to Keith, my precious. He gave it to me and I've actually really been enjoying it. So I like to use that. It helps to blur out the pores and it just gives you a nice canvas to add your foundation on. So now I'm using my Superstay Maybelline foundation, which there's nothing new. This is my go-to. I have tried different foundations, but when it comes to foundations, my luck is like not the greatest. I always get different shades. Like my shades are never on point, but I'm still working on that. So now I always correct under my eyes. You guys know I love to correct under my eyes. I have dark circles. They're not that intense, I know, but I still like to correct underneath my eyes. So I always like to correct with a peach corrector, and then I went in with concealer. I used the Wetnwild soft focus, no, the photofocus concealer in the shade light medium. And then I went in with this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade vanilla. I try not to add much of it on my nose because for some reason it kind of breaks. I don't know why it does that, but it kind of breaks on my nose. But everywhere else it looks really good. It has good coverage and it gives me a little bit of a highlighted effect under my eyes. I use the shade vanilla. So now I'm just blending out my concealer like I always do, same areas. So now I am going to set like always, and I'm going to be using the Covergirl pressed, it's not pressed, loose powder. It's a Covergirl loose powder. Again, I'll have everything listed down below. And I'm just setting everywhere where I added that concealer, and then I'm just going to kind of let it sit there for a little while. I'm always getting rid of my creases before I add some powder on top of my eyelids. Now I'm going to set my entire face, which is, this is the Maybelline loose powder. It's the Fit Me matte and poreless, I believe. It's the Fit Me loose powder by Maybelline. I love this so much. I use the shade light medium. It has like a warm tone, so I use that shade. And I always set with another powder just because I get really oily. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is, they're both by Maybelline. One is loose powder and one is the pressed powder. So I use that in the shade 220 to set my entire face, which is the same shade as my foundation. And this is the same bronzer I've been using for a while. It's by Kiko Milano Dark Treasure. It's the bronzer in the shade number 2. So now I'm going to go into contouring, which this is my holy grail by Nyxcosmetics. It's the All the Right Angles contour kit, and this is in the shade, I believe this palette is medium dark, if I'm not mistaken. So once I'm done contouring my face, I usually go in really quick and I contour my nose just a little bit. And then I will bring it in sometimes to my crease, the same shade, and just bring it into my crease, especially when it's days I don't really want to add much makeup but on my eyes. But today is definitely it's an eye day. I'm just cleaning underneath my contour and bronzer, and now I'm going into my blush. And you're actually gonna see me clean under my contour and bronzer and blush again because that powder kind of faded, so I'm doing. Okay guys, so my face is done for the most part with little things I gotta do. I wanted to introduce this palette that I've been so stoked to receive. I haven't bought me palettes in a while, and I was like, you know what, this palette I really been wanting since I first heard about it, and I received it yesterday and I am so hyped to use it because it's so dope. Take a look, hold on. All right, so it's the Mmmitchell palette with Beautybay. First of all, look at the packaging. I'm gonna have to move it around a little bit, right? It's almost like a little book, right? But it's incredible what it looks like inside, right? So this is one side of the palette, right? You guys can see the ring light is killing it, right? There you go. It's beautiful, right? It's neutrals but with colors and stuff like that. Then it has a mirror. It closes and you can actually take the mirror out, right? But then look at the other side. Look how beautiful, right? Look at that. Look at those colors, so incredible. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna do today, but I feel like it's gonna be on the warm side. which is why I put a peachy blush, because it goes better with warm tones. Yeah, normally you guys know I love color, but I also love neutrals. I've been more on the neutral side. So since I've been more on the neutral side, I think I'm going to gravitate more. And the book, it closes like this, like it closes like you can use it. It's so amazing. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this side actually, and I will let you guys know what colors I'm gonna use. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I really feel like doing half a cut crease, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that today because it's work. But I know this color is my favorite color in this palette. I don't know if it's gonna surprise you guys, but hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to, right here, this color. It's almost like come on camera, whatever. It's almost like a mauve magenta, and it's called Mini. That's so funny. But yeah, I'm going to use this side, and the wrapper actually comes over like this and it stays attached. Like I can rip it off if I want to, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do it. The heck with it. All right, so yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see it. Take a look how beautiful. You see this color? It's so incredible. I love it so much. But I'll let you guys know what I'm doing along the way. I'm drinking my coffee. Don't mind all this powder, you know it's all gonna be swept away. But yeah, we're gonna use this side. I need to do liner, man. I haven't done liner in so long. Okay. So I decided I am gonna do half a cut crease. It just keeps I keep going towards that way. I keep thinking about it. So I'm gonna do a cut crease. I'll point to the colors, let you guys know what I'm doing, and we'll just jump into the eye makeup. So hope you guys like it. So I'm going in first with the shade Modest, which is a very pale nude peachy shade. You can't really see it too much, but it's there. It's just easier to have a shade and a shadow base there to blend all the other shadows together. So the next shade I went in with is Man Made, which is kind of like a caramel maroon shade. And with this shade, I mean, a lot of these shades that I've tried, they're all pigmented, but I went in lightly. I didn't add too much shadow. I'm actually building it, so I'm not going in too much just yet, but that's the shade that I'm using. Then I'm actually gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna grab the shade Mini, which is the shade that I said is my favorite shade in the palette. It's actually my favorite shade on that side of the palette because the other side has blues and greens, and you guys already know my love for blues and greens. So I just really love this shade on the other side of the palette. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. I'm blending it. I'm first taking a fluffy brush to blend it in, and then I'm actually gonna take a more flat blending brush to add more product onto the lid. And I'm going to the corners of the eye and into my crease because I'm going to be cutting half a crease. Now I'm going to the lower lash line and I'm using that same shade I use on my outer corner, and I'm just going to be blending that right under my eye. And now these two first shades I used, I'm going to be blending that out. Now this is where I start to cut my crease. You guys have seen me do this before. It really goes based off of your eye shape. Mine is a little hooded. My eyes are a little hooded, so it's a little tricky for me, but I've learned how to do it already. You just got to go a little bit above your eye. That's why when you kind of look up, once you apply the concealer on your lid and you kind of look up, then it kind of gives you guidance of where to place that. So then I went in with Mmmitchell, that pink shimmery shade, and first I tried a brush, then I used my finger to intensify, and I literally cracked it. Let's not even talk about that. But then I'm blending the end with that dark shade we used, and then the inner corner I use the shade Muffin just to finish the look. Okay guys, so I finished my eyes off camera. I did my entire eye. I actually put lashes on, which you guys know is weird because I'm not into lashes. It just gets me so annoyed. In my waterline, I put cream eyeliner. You guys know that's my jam. On the top lash line, I just smudged out some black eyeshadow just to kind of help with the lash band of the falsies. So what I'm gonna do now is finish the rest of my face. I'm going to be applying some highlighter. So we're gonna use this one. Is the Hyper Real Glow by MAC, and my brother gave this to me for Christmas. It has 3 highlights, so I'm gonna use the one. I'm actually, you know what, I'm actually gonna mix these two. It's like the golden-ish champagne one and then like the rose gold, just to match with my eye look. And I love how I said that I wasn't going to really use much color. I want to do neutral, but this is like kind of in between, right? But yeah, oh, I don't have an eyeliner brush. 1 second. All right, so we're gonna use these two right here. So pretty. The tip of my nose is actually my favorite place to highlight, and it's funny because that's Nicole Guerrero's favorite place also, and she's my favorite YouTuber. So for my inner corner, I added 2 colors. It's like the inner corner and going into the front. It was 2 colors, but you really can't see it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those 2 colors of highlight that I just used on my cheek bones. I mean on my cheeks. You know, the two colors I just used, I'm gonna use those for my inner corner, so you guys can see it more. Boom. Boom, right there, my inner corner. You see? Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to set my face, and I'm actually gonna use 2 sprays. It's the LA Colors Matte Setting Spray, and then this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. I don't really like the mist of the Rimmel one, but I'm gonna use them both anyway. I normally have my little fan, but I have it in the room. Don't feel like going to get it. So we're gonna jump right into the lips, and I'm excited about this because this is my favorite lip liner in the whole world, which is Whirl by MAC. It's a nude, like a nude mauve. It's a perfect mauve shade. And I have this new lip I just got. It's Major Glazer. It's a patent, I think. Sorry if I'm wrong. Paint Lip Lacquer by MAC. And it's like the same color as the Whirl. You guys can see, right? It's almost the same color. You'll see when I add it on my lips. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. And this is my favorite lip liner of life. So the makeup is complete. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to get ready, do my hair, and I will be back in a few. So give me a minute, okay? So this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial that I provided for you today. So happy new year to you guys. I wish you nothing but the best, a lot of blessings. I know a lot of people, I've heard that this year has been like a really rough year for a lot of people, including myself, as you guys know. So I wish you guys a better year next year for 2020, and you know, hopefully everything gets better. I'm pretty sure it will. You know, including myself, we have to try to be positive and just move forward through our obstacles as much as we can. as challenging as I know it is, but even myself, again, I have to get into the hang of like being positive and just knowing that God is on my side, and I'm always shown things the way I'm supposed to be shown them. This year has also been the biggest lesson for me. So I've learned and I've come to terms with the fact that this year has been the worst year for me, but it's also been my biggest lesson this year. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. You know, there's things that I've needed to learn, and I didn't learn them until I had to go through what I went through this year. And I'm glad that I'm learning them. You know, it's sometimes it takes the worst to get to the best. And I know that that's what it pretty much is leading me to right now. So yeah, but I hope you guys are enjoying, you know, the new year, the beginning of it, and I pray for you guys for the best, and I will always pray for you, pray for me. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Subscribe if you're interested in watching more of my videos. Thank you for the support and the love you guys show on my project and my videos before this. I really appreciate it. I hope that I get more subscribers and more support, and that my project reaches more of an audience so it can bring more awareness. And yeah, I don't want to ramble too much, but I hope you guys have an amazing year. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.